So I wanted to make just a quick little instructional video on how to replace the front door speaker on a 2003 to 2009, I believe, Chevy Silverado. This is a 2500, but it should be the same on all of them. Like a 6.5-inch speaker. I believe this is 8 ohms. Yeah. I think you want it to be. I think it wants to be under 8. Is what the what the spec calls for. I just needed 3 zip ties, these little clamps with open ends, a 7mm wire strippers. I'm using a screwdriver to pop panels because it's a work truck. I don't really care, but you can get a panel popper. And then I'm going to use these felt pads to hold the speaker off, just because the bracket's not going to fit. I already did the other side just to test it out. That speaker was blown. They work and sound great, so I'm just going to do a quick video on how to do this. So first, this thing, we're going to pop her off. Try to keep the camera a little stable here for you. It's from the red side. Pops off, and there's that's the 7mm. This panel here will pop off from the bottom side, and the clip part is in the end there, so don't yank on this side. You want to open the door handle, and then boom, it'll pop right off nice and easy. You're not going to undo that bolt, but underneath this handle here, there's another bolt here. I already undid it a little so you can see it a bit better. You might have a cap over top of there. And some vehicles will have a little block here, and you'll pull that off, and then and there'll be a bolt underneath there as well, but this one just has the light there. So yeah. I'm going to get those bolts off, and then the whole door will lift upward after they're off and pull it out, but don't drop it. Like, you're just going to want to pull it back a little bit, because then you're going to need to unreach underneath and unplug all the wires. There's going to be a wire here, 4 wires connected to this, and there'll be a wire connected to this light down here if you have it. So we got to undo all those after. I'll get back to you after. Okay, I also quickly forgot, you're going to want to pop this panel off from the top side and this side, and then upward. It has a little clip down here, so don't pull on it from the bottom. Keep your panels fresh. No one wants broken panels. Alright, I do have the bolts off, I believe, so I'll even show you how this is. Just, we're lifting up, see? Boom, up, and out. And then if you look in here, you get your wires running to your plug here, one to another speaker down here, and then way over here you got that little side marker light. Kind of a pain, but we got her. And then you just unhook all these plugs. Boom. Okay, so here's the back of the door panel. If you don't want to be like grumbling and trying to get these clips off and you're having an annoying time, you can just undo this bolt here and take the whole unit out. This one's broken, so I just kind of leave it in because I don't want to do any more damage. There's the speaker right there that we're going to be replacing. All you do is this little tab here, you're going to push down on it. Alright, I'm going to need 2 hands, but I'll come back after I get it out. Push down on it and pry out. Maybe get your screwdriver in there and pop it out. Pretty easy though. Okay, speaker's out. It was just that easy. Push that little tab down and just get your screwdriver in there and pop her out. And then you're just gonna open that up, and we're gonna lop this off here. I might take it apart and lop it off a little closer just because it's taped up. But all you want to do, take your snips, cutter, and then you're gonna strip the wires back. We'll put these little tabs on there, and they'll go straight onto the speaker, and I'll show you how to do that after anyway. Okay, so we got this part here and stripped, and then it's gonna go straight onto there with our little blue connectors. Nice and easy. I will prep this speaker here, but I'm gonna take these foam pads and I'm gonna put them on the back corner there so it sits off, because the bracket doesn't fit on these speakers. So that's just my way of putting a little bit of insulation, because I don't want metal on my speakers rattling. You could screw them in, but I'm going to zip tie them just straight to the thing. Thick zip ties should be fine. Nice and easy. Okay, so these are put on. My tan wire, the right one there, that's my positive, and the gray one is my negative. Just make sure to look up your like specific model and the wiring for it, because everyone could be different, and I don't know. So just make sure to look it up. It takes like 10 seconds to do, nice and easy. This has, it's hard to see, but oh, that side's hard to see. The right side there is the positive, and that's the negative on the left side. These are Scar 6.5-inch Pro Audio speakers. They're just like $80 speakers, Canadian, on Amazon, nice and cheap. Whole process under $100 to replace all these speakers. But yeah, so we'll get that plugged in, and then I will zip tie it up. I'm gonna pull it kind of upward here and downward, and then I'll do 2 to the sides, just to kind of square it up and have it nice and tight, but it should sit well. Alright, so it's in. Got the foam pads in the back holding it off, just give it a little support, and then I have one strap here pulling it up, one strap pulling it down, and then these ones are just kind of tensioning it side to side, and it's rock solid. I don't know, I just don't want to drill into here. Don't really find a need to, and I feel like the screws would come loose or start banging around. Zip ties hold it there. The panel itself will actually hold it in place nice and easy too, so it should be fine. I don't think I'll have an issue with it, and I can get zip ties at the dollar store as opposed to I'd have to go get self-tapping screws. So nice and easy. Boom. Put the door panel back on. Just remember when you're putting the panel on that there is a trucks are different, but this module is the same. So there's a blue plug and I think a green plug over here, and you'll have either or. So just make sure you're putting it on the right one. But other than that, everything just goes back to place. We'll plug and play, and we'll show you when it's done, I guess. Okay, panel's back on. I just gotta put my bolts on, put the covers on, just how you took them off. You know, the usual, but you can see in there, you can see you see where it says Scar, it's kind of cool. This is a little rusted on me, it's a work truck. I got it secondhand, I think people are kicking her open. But yeah, that's everything. Super simple. I just wanted to make it like a quick little tutorial on it, just because I find people either ramble on or don't show enough, and so I wanted to show the important things quickly, in and out, boom. Hope you liked it. I'm gonna try to do more of these, I think, actually. I like doing it. So, have a good one.